Yeah.
Awkward.
Yeah, I know, right? What's up, everybody?
This will all be taken care of in post, dude. Don't worry. All
What's
right,
up, everybody? Welcome to Betamax. I don't give a fuck, homie.
What?
So, did you watch Raw?
Yes.
The premiere episode on Netflix?
Yes. Me and Joseph.
Have you been watching it or no?
Yep.
So,
Cero miedo.
yeah.
Dude.
So, Eddie knows this about me. I go through highs and lows with wrestling.
Yeah, I ebb and flow with it too.
Yeah. And like I'll get to points where I'm like, I fucking hate it. Like I'm not watching it anymore. It's fucking stupid. Like and so when I saw WWE got this deal with Netflix, they're gonna do Raw live on Netflix. And I was like, oh, okay.
So it's gonna be strictly Netflix now?
Just that show though.
Just Raw.
So
SmackDown won't still be.
SmackDown is still on
USA. And that deal isn't up for I think until like 2028.
Yeah, then they have like their
that.
Saturday thing that they
Saturday
do now.
night's main event.
Yeah.
And then they got like NXT on CW.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But just Monday Night Raw is live
On
on Netflix.
Yeah.
So it's like Netflix's first like live
Yeah.
like ordeal.
Weekly show.
Yeah.
So I watched the premiere episode on it, and to me, it felt like a pay-per-view.
It did feel
It felt like a pay-per-view, and there was a lot of stuff. As a wrestling fan, there was a lot of stuff that I was just like, that doesn't make sense. Like this character wouldn't do that. But then I started thinking about it in the sense of like, okay, they're trying to appeal to a new audience, I guess.
Yeah.
They're trying to bring people in, you know, and then plus a lot of Netflix executives were there.
Yeah.
So
It's not, yeah, they're,
it felt more like a showcase.
yeah, they were doing their thing with it. Like
Yeah.
The Rock was there.
Yeah.
You know.
And it was enjoyable. Like it was a lot of fun, you know, it was tight, you know. It was hilarious seeing people boo Hulk Hogan.
Oh my gosh, dude. That was the highlight of the evening. While he was like delivering like this thing that was, he had been working on it, dude.
Yeah.
With American beer like promotion. Like, dude, it was so bad. And
seen
they
the
were
memes.
booing him. They're booing him so loud. And they're booing him while he's talking about like, oh, my greatest tag team partner was you guys, you know, like you,
He's like trying to pander to them.
He's like
Yeah.
pandering to them, like I appreciate you guys like loving me so much. While they're just like, boo! It was bad, dude.
And then if you had subtitles on, it said crowd booing above
Dude,
him.
hilarious,
All right, you
hilarious.
sent me that meme. Yeah, when you sent me that, I'm like, what the fuck? Where is this from? And then it started blowing up on my like feed on Instagram, and I started watching like the live videos of it, and dude,
Like mid speech, you can hear
It's
him lose
almost
steam.
hard
you
to
can
watch, dude.
you can hear him lose. You can tell he's losing steam.
Yeah.
Like the boos are just like, oh shit.
overwhelming.
Yeah,
like,
like
fuck.
it ruined his moment.
Good.
Yeah, dude. Oh, it was funny, dude.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Yeah, dude. Like it louder than any pop, you know.
Macaulay Culkin got a pretty loud pop.
Yeah, he did, dude.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
That was tight. Yeah, I know.
dude.
That shit was tight. So anyway, so I enjoyed it. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna watch next week. And then I like that because I get off work. Like the time I get off work is never certain, and it starts at 5. And usually I'm still working at that time. So, but what I do like is like I'll get home, and I could put it on and watch it from the beginning. And I know on Peacock, like the pay-per-views, if you do that and you put watch from the beginning, you could watch it from the beginning, but once the pay-per-view like officially ends, it ends, like it takes you out. Because I guess they have to like process it to put it back up so you could replay it.
Oh, so because it's not like live anymore.
Yeah. So that's what I was afraid was going to happen. But no, it doesn't do that. It lets you watch it all the way through, and it's instantly there to rewatch it if you want. And I'm like, all right, cool.
So it's live. You're watching it while you have that option. to
It's
watch it
live.
Yeah. Like say if
Does
you
it look good?
it looks great.
It looks great, dude. It's live and uncensored.
Yeah.
But
so
they're not.
they switch it up too. Like they film it a little bit different at times.
Yeah.
Like they do like they're doing different things with it.
They're putting a lot more thought into the production.
Yeah,
of it.
exactly.
But yeah, like it's like because when The Rock was out there, he like was cussing and they weren't censoring it. And like even in the because I was like curious, I was like, are they gonna censor it like in the replay of it? So I went back to rewatch just his segment, and no, they didn't censor it. But it's not like they're gonna lean into that, you know. It's not like
Yeah.
It's not attitude era.
yeah.
Yeah.
but like it's also not like the watered down family friendly
Yeah.
version that it's been for a long time.
But this past Monday was like the third one, I think.
Uh huh.
And I think they're killing it, man. I do think they're doing great.
I think they're
it's been such a like good, consistent, like
I look forward to it.
yeah. I look forward to it.
I look forward to it.
Like, it's got me interested again. You know, the stories have got me interested again. Like
yeah, it was nice having like that was American made, and like that crew of people. Like there's like 3 dudes.
oh yeah.
Yeah, and they're like, you suck.
Yeah.
Dude, like a lot of callbacks,
Yeah.
you know, and like the way that they run with it, like they seem like they're really emulating a lot of like that Kurt Angle energy.
Yeah.
A lot of the like the promos
Yeah.
aren't clunky, you know. They're pretty dialed in, dude. You know, the Penta one, like I thought what he was when he had the microphone, I loved how it wasn't like it didn't seem very seasoned. Like it was super authentic.
Yeah.
And I loved that.
You
know?
could tell he was genuinely happy to be there.
Yeah, he was genuinely happy to be there, and like he was kind of like there was something he wanted to say, and he hit like the topics that he wanted to touch on, but like it came off very unrehearsed.
Yeah.
You know,
What do you think is making it so different from like when it was just a regular Raw?
Obviously, like the higher ups, you know,
oh yeah,
Like, but like I mean, like production value or like
it just seems like they got a whole new team.
yeah. I think that now because it's maybe being run through Netflix, they're given like the parameters are now different. Like the goalpost has now moved in a way. You know, like they're not like or like the leash now has a lot more slack on it.
Yeah.
You know. So they're able to maybe kind of play around more a little bit what they want to do.
They're using more drone shots too.
Yeah, dude.
The
that's
drone
true.
shots are sick.
Yeah, they are, dude.
yeah, that's one thing I never even thought about, dude. I'm like, of course, it makes sense.
Yeah,
Incorporate
dude.
drones
Especially
into
for
it.
like the wrestlers' entrances, like the way it just sweeps through the crowd, and it's dude, it looks fucking awesome.
And like the way
Yeah.
that they're building up to like Royal Rumble, like
Yeah.
I'm like hyped for it,
Me
dude.
too.
I'm like, oh shit, the Royal Rumble is gonna be super crazy.
yeah, like it's got me excited
Yeah,
for wrestling.
I'm excited
again.
for it, dude. We should watch it, dude.
I'm down. I'm busy that day.
Oh, yeah.
But so in watching this and seeing like Raw being on Netflix now, I remember reading about like the who AEW, the other
Yeah,
company. I remember reading about they were getting like a deal with Warner Brothers to be on Max. So I looked into that, and apparently they started already.
Yeah.
So I watched the episode the Wednesday after the premiere episode of Netflix for Raw. That Wednesday I watched it's called Dynamite. That's their show.
Oh yeah.
I watched it on Max, and it's
Not the same.
no, it's felt very amateur, very rookie. And it's unfortunate because I remember when this company first came about, I was very excited about it because it was something different, something different. And they did have a lot of the talent is there. They have
Yeah.
all those talented wrestlers. It's all there. It's just the way it's presented, the production of it, even the storylines and kind of like a lot of the acting from the wrestlers is kind of like, it just felt very, very rookie to me.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Like it's not as seasoned.
Yeah, and it sucks because there's a lot of good talent there.
Yeah, they have what we used to be Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, John, and like I don't like the storyline they have him going on with right now. Like I don't know. And then like
It's like they swapped places
yeah,
because there's a point in time when I felt like WWE was like whack,
yeah,
but then AEW was kind of like firing all cylinders, dude.
yeah.
Like weren't they doing like chair shots to the head at one point when they first started? Like
Yeah.
like it was very Attitude Era-esque.
They still do stuff like that, but it's gotten to a point where it's like it just feels like they're doing it just to do it. Like it doesn't really add anything to whatever story they're trying to tell. Like with the like, oh, you did me wrong type. Like with the wrestlers, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's not like separating itself from the
Yeah.
WWE like
Yeah.
to compete.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's how I feel anyway.
tight.
No, but Raw on Netflix.
It's fun.
It's fun. It is fun.
Yeah.
I was very skeptical, but I'm liking it. I'm liking it so far. I hope they keep it up.
Yeah, same.
So are they gonna have like pay-per-views on Netflix now?
So I guess everywhere except for the United States, it's like they have everything on Netflix.
What do you mean?
Like you could watch like SmackDown, NXT, and they have like the pay-per-views on there.
So kind of like how they had like the WWE Network.
Mm-hmm.
Is that still a thing or no?
No, outside the U.S., yes. In the United States, it's not.
I think Peacock is where you find all that.
Peacock
stuff.
is where you find all that stuff.
Yeah, like the documentaries and like the
Yeah.
old pay-per-views.
Yeah, like they have their own WWE tab.
Are they still doing the what was that called? Like the stories with the wrestling, the Dark Side of the Ring.
Oh, that wasn't WWE affiliated. That was
Yeah.
just like
Oh, that's its own thing.
Yeah,
That
there
was-
was no way they would do that.
yeah, there was no
No.
way.
Why
That
they-
was from Vice.
Yeah.
That was from Vice
Because they would be
magazine.
airing their own
Gotcha.
dirty laundry. Like they're not
Gotcha.
gonna do. They're not gonna do that.
Dude, those were fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
Damian Abraham, the vocalist for Fucked Up, he also did a series called The Wrestlers, where he went like around the world and kind of documented and interviewed different people in that wrestling scene from like different countries.
Oh, okay.
It is really good. He did it with as part of Vice also. I don't know if it's available anywhere, but I remember watching it and it was really good.
Oh shit, that's
It
cool.
was really good. You get to see it like from how it's done and like from like different places around the world. It was really good.
So what do you think about Penta's debut, dude?
So okay, this wrestler he's mentioning, the way we were introduced to him was Pentagon Jr. in Lucha Underground,
Lucha Underground,
and that was like when they had like those shows in, was it Boyle Heights?
like Inglewood, or
It was like around there, right?
yeah.
Yeah, and dude, those were tight.
Those were sick, dude.
Those were sick.
Because a lot of those wrestlers, there's quite a few of those wrestlers that are like Ricochet.
He was Prince Puma.
He's Prince Puma.
Yeah.
And then at that time, Rey Mysterio Jr. was also part of Lucha Underground.
Yeah.
That's when the dude, what's that former WCW wrestler? He's like the commentator in Lucha Underground.
Oh, Vampiro.
Vampiro
Do you remember who Vampiro was? He
Yeah.
came out with like Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah, yeah.
And the Misfits.
and the Misfits.
Yeah.
So he's in Raw? Or?
No. He was a commentator.
Yeah, he was the ringside commentator for the Lucha Underground, which was like more soap opera-y. Like
Yeah, they like went head first more into like being like a soap opera.
yeah, like it was filmed in seasons.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
As opposed, because I mean, like wrestling is like a soap opera.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like,
Like if you were to watch it on TV, there'd be like a whole story of like you betrayed me or like you slept with my
it's
brother.
like cutscenes, dude, in
They
like an
lean
RPG.
really hard into it.
Yeah, like we're like they're not even in the ring. Like they're not doing cutting promos. Like
Although-
like the way it's filmed is kind of like a novella.
Yeah.
Like the way that like you know the tone of like the way that it's like filmed, like changes when they're doing like the dramatic scenes.
Yeah.
And then they're like, when it's time for them to fight, then
cuts
they,
like the
yeah, and then
regular-
but they have like a live audience, and then we went to one of those tapings. They don't fuck around, dude.
Dude, that shit is brutal.
Yeah, they didn't fuck around, dude. Like I remember we had to get up because they were like slamming each other into like the row of the steel chairs, and we're like, God damn.
Yeah.
You know, it was tight, dude. So it was cool. So our introduction to this wrestler, he was Pentagon.
Yeah.
So now he made his debut. Was it in the second?
The second episode.
The second episode, right?
Yeah. But I was concerned because WWE has like a reputation of just grouping all the like Mexican wrestlers together, just putting them in a group or putting them in a feud with each other.
Yeah.
And then they get forgotten.
Yeah.
You know, they get forgotten. And he's a fucking amazing wrestler.
He is, dude.
And like his whole presentation is good too.
Yeah.
It's like,
And he looks sick, dude.
yeah.
He looks sick. He looks fucking metal, dude.
And then like when he was in AEW, I never understood why they never put like his mask for sale, like as a toy or anything. Like they never
Really?
did anything like that for him. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
the
saw
sick
mad
mask
people.
or
I
what?
saw mad people at the Raw with like his mask.
I think because it was either done independently or they bought it from WWE.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
they immediately, even before he debuted, they put it for sale online.
That's sick, dude. Oh, I gotta buy that. That's Joseph's favorite wrestler right now.
Dude, he's
Send me a
fucking
pic.
sick.
You guys are hyping this mask up.
I'll do it right now.
Yeah, well, it'd be better if we showed you like that match, his debut match, because like he does some shit. You're like, damn, how the fuck did they do that?
And I even feel like his debut match was kind of toned down for what
That's what I thought.
just because we've seen.
Yeah, we've
like,
seen how they get down in Lucha Underground. Like, put it like this: there's one dude's move. He jumped off, and he both feet off the top rope onto a guy's face.
Oh, dude. So he's like up there, like athleticism of like the Hardy Boys and.
Oh yeah,
I would say
Past that?
probably crazier.
yeah.
Probably
Rikishi
crazier.
then.
No.
Speaking of that,
But Rikishi's kids wrestle.
Really?
Yeah.
yeah, his
right now.
kid,
Did
dude, that family's
he passed
huge.
away, right?
No,
Or no?
Rikishi,
No?
no.
I don't know.
One of the
He's
family members
Yeah.
did. Umaga.
Umaga,
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what he's the one that had tattoos,
Yeah,
right?
the tattooed on his
Yeah,
face.
okay, that's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
that dude passed away. But like, so Rikishi's twin sons
Uh-huh.
are Jimmy and Jay Uso. That's Jay Uso is Joseph's other favorite because dude, that
The
entrance-
Yeet. He's the
Dude.
one that has the entrance with the drone. I think I showed. Oh no, I didn't show you his entrance. I showed you Sami Zayn's entrance. Remember when I showed you the different
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they're using different.
when
camera
Sammy, like the
techniques.
first time Sammy came through the crowd with the title.
Oh yeah.
That's what I had shown him because I want to show him like the whole production of it. But speaking of, before we continue, Rikishi, I was listening to a podcast with Kurt Angle this morning,
Oh shit.
and he was talking to like the guy had asked him like, oh, like did you ever get like ribbed or pranked like backstage because they were talking about Owen Hart because Owen Hart was like a big prankster.
Okay.
So he asked him like, oh, like do you ever get pranked? But he's like, no, not really. He's like, there was this one time where Rikishi did get me during a match. And he's like, oh, what'd he do? He took a shit before the match and didn't wipe. And,
Oh my god, that's fucked.
and then gave him the stink face during the match.
Dude, that's not even a prank. That's just fucked up.
bomb.
It's fucking gross, dude.
That is disgusting, dude.
But he's talking about it and he's laughing.
Dude, I hold him up to a higher caliber now, dude.
My boy got
that's tight.
shit. And Kurt Angle was even like, talk about brown nosing.
Does he still wrestle or no?
Nah, he's done.
He made a comeback, but you can even tell like he wasn't the same just
Yeah.
because the injuries and just getting
Yeah.
older. But like, man, he's one of the greats, dude.
Yeah.
That was goated.
But yeah, so going back to Penta, like I was very nervous just because, like I said, they were going to either group him with just all the Mexican wrestlers or just forget about him and I was like, please don't. And they didn't. They treated him like a big deal.
Yeah, and what I liked is the way that they put him over, I thought was tight.
He went over his time also.
Did he really?
Yeah, I guess I was reading about how like
In the match or when he was talking?
both.
Oh.
I guess like that whole segment was supposed to be a certain time, and he went over, and but he did such a good job, and they loved the promo that he'd cut so much that they were like, that's fine.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm glad because
All I keep hearing about the backstage shit is everybody loves Triple H being in charge.
really,
Yeah, that he's very like lax, very like open to ideas. Yeah, he'll like be stern, because he's the boss. But everybody loves having Triple H in charge.
oh, that's cool. That's cool. Are you hearing this like on podcasts or?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
podcasts and then like reading about it too.
You send me some of the shit you've been.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess I'm back into wrestling again. We'll see how long it lasts this time.
I mean, like
Love-hate relationship, dude.
Yeah,
it ebbs and flows though. It really does, dude. And I think it has a lot to do with like the production.
yeah,
Like if the story starts to suck, then I mean, obviously it takes you out of it, dude.
Yeah,
You know what
I mean, it has its highs and its lows. There's only so much you can,
because it could easily cross into the super corny.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Because even when I was a kid, when like during the Attitude Era, there's certain times where I was just kind of like, it's kind of whatever. With Raw and Monday Night Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah, like there's only so many times that you can watch the Undertaker get buried.
Yeah, yeah.
Like before you're just like, okay, next.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I feel like it's really hard to introduce like new characters that
Unique.
are worth like watching because so a lot of them could be disposable and like especially as a kid, like I'm like when you do get bored of the same ones, but then they bring new ones and you're like, oh, that person's whack.
Yeah.
And so
My
it's
thing is
really
like
hard to pull off.
I kind of gauge a lot of that stuff on like original like catchphrases, like promos, like finishing moves, like their your like signature moves.
Yeah.
Like I don't mind if some get recycled, you know, but like I prefer like seeing something new.
Yeah.
And like sometimes like there's ones that I see I'm just like like that like I felt like that was like you should have put like, you could have done more with it, you know.
Yeah. And
Like
even,
Ronda Rousey's special move, like her signature move, like I was like,
what is it?
I don't remember. It's not memorable,
No,
dude.
yeah.
No, it's not memorable. Like I mean, her armbar thing, which makes sense to me. They're doing the arm bars and it's like, oh snap, like oh she broke her arm, you know. Like I fuck with that. But she had like this other one,
I don't remember it.
like she like picked him up and then kind of like rolled him over. It was really stupid
Yeah.
and not memorable.
Yeah.
Like the arm bar is the one that stands out to me.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I don't know. It's hard, dude. And I think a lot of it too. Like as a kid, I'm like, sometimes you have characters that they were good wrestlers, but they just have like boots and underwear on. I'm like, you don't look cool. Like you just look basic.
It's funny you say that because like when CM Punk came out, and you know how he just has like the duntanuns, right?
Yeah.
And Joseph was asking me, he's like, why is he fighting in his underwear?
Dude, I would ask myself that as a kid too. Like I'm like, dude, you got like the Undertaker and Kane wearing like these like gothic ass like suits. And,
Yeah, like with like
the
the like the tank tops and then
Yeah,
like the
or
long
even like
pants.
Stone Cold with fucking denim shorts, a fucking vest.
Then
I
you
feel
have,
like
like,
it's
The
really
Rock.
hard to pull off. Yeah, I mean The Rock wore underwear, but I mean, who didn't like The Rock growing up? You know?
Yeah. He sold because he was a character and he sold that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, because he was so like outlandish with his like mannerisms and his sayings and everything. Like, but I mean, I like even like Mankind, dude, like Mr. Sacco, like
Yeah.
it's so ridiculous. But like as a kid, you're like, that's sick, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Or like Al Snow. Like
What does
Yeah.
everybody want?
or fucking was it Perry Saturn with Moppy, dude?
Mob. That was a punishment. I don't know if you knew that.
I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, because Perry Saturn was considered one of like the hard hitting wrestlers, and I guess he was in a match with like an up and coming talent, and he like fucked up a move and like dropped him on his head. So during the match, he like started beating the shit out of him, like for real.
Oh, so that was his receipt.
So for him doing that on TV, Vince punished him by giving him the story where he fucking falls in love with a mop,
I
so
mean, he sold
ridiculous,
it.
dude.
and then that he became known for that.
I thought it was great.
I thought it was great too. Dude.
I miss those characters, dude. Like, I don't feel like you can pull it off nowadays. Not just because, like, how, like, fucking not PC they are. Like, just because I feel like it just wouldn't work. It was a different time. But, like, characters like Mr. Ass.
He still wrestles.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not Mr. Ass anymore, is he?
He
He's
no,
like Billy
but
Gunn or what?
he's Billy Gunn, but only because WWE owns the name. But he's part of a group, and I haven't seen him on TV like when I watch AEW though. But they had their catchphrase is "Scissor me, Daddy," and then they do
That's
like
sick.
this, like with each other.
Him and his
With
partner.
their fingers?
Yeah,
See, that's so stupid, but it's funny.
That's
Yeah,
like
dude.
like do you remember like when him and Chuck Palumbo were tag team partners
And they're
then
gonna
did
get
that-
married?
and they did that bit where they're gonna get married?
he's. I thought this was a publicity stunt. Do you remember their theme song?
No, I don't.
You look so good to me.
Oh yeah.
And then it was all like homoerotic imagery.
Yeah, dude.
All right, now that you kind of gotten a little more into it, would you play the 24K?
I don't think I'm ever gonna play a wrestling game ever again.
No,
Yeah, dude. I mean,
It's just they get
dude, it
repetitive.
looks sick though, dude.
It
like
does.
the WrestleMania pack that you can get with it. It has like all the fucking classics. I think
I
they have
agree.
an Inferno match, dude.
I agree. It gets boring very fast. I will tell
Yeah.
you that.
No Mercy, dude. That was the best one.
That
dude.
was the best.
No Mercy, yeah,
diggity,
by far.
diggity dog.
Diggity
Break it.
out.
Dude.
Dude, that menu music is etched
still
in
have it,
my
dude.
brain.
It's iconic.
Dude, it's so good.
That one in like was it like the first couple SmackDown games? Those were
SmackDown
sick.
versus Raw 2007.
Dude, those are sick, dude.
And then the one where Brock Lesnar was like he was still new.
Yeah.
Here Comes the Pain. That's what it's called.
Here Comes the Pain.
That
dude.
one's fucking awesome.
That's when they had like this with the Slayer, as a theme song.
Yeah.
Dude. No, and I feel like that's when it peaked. To be honest, like, cause I tried playing some of those games like afterwards, like those like 2K ones.
Mm-hmm.
They're cool, but like for me, you get bored easily.
Bland.
Yeah.
Bland.
Yeah. Though what stood out to me was like the WrestleMania pack and the fact that like they have like all those crazy matches that were
Yeah.
during the Attitude
Like
Era
Hell in a Cell.
that they don't have that in those games anymore. So
Or
I
it's like
thought that was
TLC
cool.
matches.
Yeah, and like you can go, get your sledgehammer. You can go in the back, like you can do all that. I think they even have like a buried alive matches in them now,
Hell yeah.
which I think is sick, dude.
Yeah.
And it's like, when are you ever gonna get to play that with graphics from like today? You know.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
But yeah, I can see.
I'm convinced. Buy it for me.
But I can see it like getting repetitive. I get bored of games so easy, dude.
I know. Cisco had let me borrow Stray. I still haven't started it. I'm still trying to finish Star Wars Outlaws. And then I made the mistake of restarting the first Red Dead Redemption. And I still haven't finished
I'm
that.
taking my time with part 2, dude. I'm like, my honor rolls like peak. I'm doing
Hell
every
yeah.
single side mission.
So you're doing the second one? You're not doing the first one?
No, I'm not gonna do the first. Dude, if I'm like this involved with the second one, like no, I still feel
No,
like
that's cool though, because like I feel like if I could run it back,
Chronologically?
yeah, I feel like that would make it
better.
really cool. Yes, because like the way that the second one ends, like there's still so much that you could do, but then it gets to a point where you're like I wish I could just keep doing more. But from this particular point in time,
Yeah.
you would be able to get to do that if you were to jump into Red Dead Redemption right after it.
That'd be sick if they do like a
A remake one?
remaster re-release.
Yeah.
Where it's just one whole.
Did you ever play? Oh, that would be sick.
Or just remaster it. Like you can keep it on its own game, but just remaster it. Like just give it like
Updated
like a
graphics.
PS5 overhaul.
For the first game? Mm-hmm. I mean, the one I'm playing is it's a digital download I did. It's not that bad.
I mean, it's the same thing as what the PS3 version, right?
Yeah.
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 Well, those graphics weren't bad though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just feel like I get too sucked into games when I finally find one I get into, and I just like, I'm one of those like I gotta complete it, dude. I gotta get 100%.
Dude, the soundtrack for Red Dead 2 though. Oh my gosh.
So you know what was kind of motivating me to continue playing the first one when I was playing it, and I told him I did this. I don't know if you know you can play music.
You told me this last time.
Did I tell
guess
you?
what I did?
Oh, it was it you that I told?
You
Oh, I
told
didn't
me.
tell
You didn't
you
tell
then.
him.
Did I tell you?
Yeah.
About FX Twin.
Oh no.
So what I did was I played FX Twin, and then went back into the game while the music was playing. The first Red Dead. So FX Twin was playing while I was playing Red Dead,
Oh yeah.
and it just, to me it worked awesome. Like
Really?
it was fucking awesome. Yeah.
Damn. It makes me want to do like an Ennio Morricone like
I started
soundtrack.
doing that. I called it like the Outlaw soundtrack,
Fuck yeah, dude.
and I just started playing like all the greatest hits, like movies and like just old ass like outlaw country.
Hell
And I
yeah.
started doing that because like I was like, how come I didn't think of that? Yeah, dude. I just recently did a mission, and it was one where they kidnapped one of the kids from your camp.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And like everyone's pissed, like, well, let's go get that fucking kid back. And it's like the first time you get to like ride like in a big group.
In a big group, yeah.
And you're like everyone's pissed, so everyone's like riding fast.
And then this is right. This is like right at the point like after you've been putting in work, like managing the ledger.
Yeah,
you
dude.
know, and like running bounties.
I've been like, I'll be on my phone looking up YouTube videos on how to get like gold bars quick, just so I can like max out everything as fast as possible.
There's a companion app, right?
Dude.
Where you can see like all the legendary animals. and all,
Yeah.
dude.
So I've been googling the shit like that. Dude.
Hell
like,
yeah.
I
Hey,
have,
get
like,
a job.
Dude. No, dude, and dude, Ellie has gotten so pissed at me, dude. And I'll get so into it that like I just zone out.
The
Dude.
entire day will be gone.
Dude, and it's like a game that grand. Like you can just do just the side missions. You can go
Yep.
hunting. You could do all that, and not even play the main missions. and you'll still like spend days on that.
Dude, you can go online and do the same thing, dude,
Dude.
because it is that robust.
And so yeah, dude, but I was like, when I was playing that one mission, dude, I was already like hooked. I was like 100% into it. But during that mission, dude, and you're riding, and you get to this point where you're like hyped because the music is fucking amazing.
Yeah, because like it like starts to crescendo.
Yeah, and it goes with like whatever like where you are at the point of the game, and it's like the music's amplifying, and you're just riding, and you go into like this like rich person's house, and like he has like this really long. It's not a driveway, but whatever you would call that, like this giant path, and it's like dusk, and there's like these lanterns lit throughout the whole path, and it looks so fucking badass. I'm like, dude, this game is like top, dude. Like, I don't think I've ever gotten into a game like this since like.
Wait, are you talking about the Braithwaite's mansion?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
And then you get in that massive shootout
dude.
right away.
Dude.
I remember that.
Dude.
Yeah, and
You're pretty deep in the game then.
yeah, I'm on chapter 4 now, but chapter 2 was like the one that took forever because that's when I was like hunting. I was like killing the legendary bear, the moose, and all that shit. Trying to buy all the outfits. And
Yeah.
all that stuff. But dude, amazing game.
That's an amazing game, dude.
Yeah.
It feels like a movie.
Yeah, it
But like
does,
you,
like the
but you
cutscenes.
get to be immersed into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And I kind of don't want to play anything else until Grand Theft Auto comes out.
They have a Nosferatu character in there
In
in Red Dead.
Yeah.
Red Dead 2.
There's a lot of hidden shit.
Yeah, there's
like
a lot of
that.
hidden shit. Like it's like a side mission thing. Like because there's things that like you can't find.
you have to like just
You have to
yeah.
run into it like there's like a thing where you can kind of like holy shit, like aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I know. I stumbled upon this on accident. It's like a witch's house.
Yeah. That's
Dude,
one.
and I was like, "What the fuck is
Yeah,
this?" Dude,
like
I
it's-
looked
it-
it up. I'm like, "Okay, this is like a little hidden thing."
Yeah,
like,
it's not even a side mission. Like you get to discover it, and then like it kind of leads clues, and then you log it, like
Yeah, in your
on your
journal.
note in your journal, and you draw it in there, and you're like, holy fuck, you know?
and it's cool because like I'll stay on the map and like, dude, and I've discovered so many things on accident, dude. Like, even animals, dude. Like I've just run into them. Like I'm just out like foraging or trying to hunt something, and I'll run into like a cave. I'm like, what's in here? And you go exploring, and you find like fucking a hat that you would have never found. You find
Exactly.
like a corpse, and you fucking loot them, and they have like gold on them. Or
Yeah, like and it's like,
Random
holy shit,
shit,
this is
yeah.
like a conquistador's corpse, you know? Like, yeah, dude,
on the whole dinosaur bones, like
exactly.
so much thought and like it doesn't feel like
It takes forever to do like some of that game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. And like it's even cool because like you can just like be like riding around and like somebody would try to like fucking shoot you and like rob you.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't really let your guard down too much.
And it's just gorgeous, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, there's times when I'll just like
Be on your horse riding.
and I'll just go to like ride to like some peak, and I'll just to kind of like pan it like this, and I'll change because like if you press like the center,
Jeez,
but you can change like into like a cinematic view. Oh my god, dude, it is so good.
yeah, and I love that you could do that. So you could just like relax and just enjoy the view.
Yeah, dude.
And like it gives you the option to fast travel, but like I never use it.
Hey, go outside.
Not having to drive is tight is what I'm trying to get at.
And it's cool that you can actually like swim in this one. Like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, because like
Yeah.
in the first one you
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah. Did you ever play the first one?
Revolver?
Revolver?
No, I
No.
never played that one.
Dude, it's sick. Totally different. I think it.
Like the only thing that makes it like from what I understand like relevant is like the whole Deadeye aspect, right?
Yeah, but it's very different too, though.
Really.
Yeah, because it's still like the whole typical like slow down time, but it looks completely different. I
Is
think
this something that you had played prior to these games?
I played Revolver like when it came out years ago.
Got
dude.
it. It wasn't something that you like after playing. You were like, oh, I gotta check this out.
No, no. I mean, I love that game. I would play it all the time. Because I remember it had that couch co-op, so you can play with like, people like.
Oh, no
next to you, 'cause
shit.
it's that old. Like. it
Oh,
was
that's
back when-
cool.
So like, I remember like my mom would babysit fucking neighborhood kids all the time, and we'd just sit there and play Red Dead like all the time, a Revolver. And then I didn't play Redemption until like way after it was already released. Like I got into it kind of late, and when I beat that one, I was like, damn, this is even better. Because it's totally like they completely amplified everything about that game. And then part 2 came out and they just completely amplified everything on that game too.
I feel like they made part 2 to be like, all right, this is the only game you're ever gonna play.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, like, if you get to the point, like, because I got to the point where I play the online, and that's a whole other fucking.
I haven't even checked that out because I'm like,
dude, it's so sick because the developers are just genius. So like they'll change with like the seasons, and it's great because like you get to go to like to Valentine, and the way that they have that dressed up like for their like Christmas or their Halloween, like, and everything's decorated differently, shit's celebrated, and then you have like this like a brochure, and you get to be part of like season passes, if you will.
Yeah.
And they have different, like, you rank up and you have different rewards that you get, you know, so you stay updated with the different seasons. But then you have like different, you can be like a bootlegger, a bounty hunter, a treasure hunter.
you kind of make your own path.
Yeah, and you can choose to do different things at different times and run different missions, and you can kind of do side missions. You can run into random people to help them do stuff, and then you're also like coming in contact with like other players. But then there's also like a team deathmatch situation you can get yourself in. You can do races. Like it is so like
it's a whole
it
ball
is
game,
dude. It's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, I don't even want to get into that, dude. I feel like
It's tight though because you
Yeah,
get to create your character and like really customize them out. Like it's sick, dude.
Yeah, and I love that you can like take the high honor route, or you could just be a total fucking outlaw,
and it
it'll
changes.
change,
And it changes the outcome of the game. It's like
and it changes not only that, like the NPCs are so smart in this that it changes the way they react around you.
yeah,
Like if they bump into you when you're high honor, like they'll kind of give you some lip.
yeah,
If you're fucking low honor outlaw, like they'll like, oh, I'm sorry, and they'll just kind of run away from you.
yeah.
Like you have a reputation, dude. But this game does this such. I think I mentioned this in the last episode. Like you kind of feel bad for like murdering people because they're so realistic.
Yeah.
Like you almost feel like, damn, this is gonna have like a bad consequence on me, like mentally. Like
Yeah, and it's not as goofy.
yeah, no, it's a very
Red Dead Redemption. Because there's like points in that game where like it can get like you're like, oh, this is a goofy ass character. You know, this is a
and
goofy ass
that's
story.
how Revolver was too.
Yeah.
Like it had a lot of that like early like even like early Grand Theft Auto like had like those fucking weird characters.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
were so too outlandish. Where it's like I feel like Redemption Part 2, like it's so realistic and grounded.
Yeah, it's way more grounded.
Yeah, and
sure.
you do get like kooky characters, but
Yeah.
they're not like to the point where you're like, nah, this person would never exist in the real world. you know?
Yeah, like when you discover like that dude at the gun shop or whatever is like keeping like a
little
boy hostage,
Tied
like,
up, yeah.
yeah, like to be like a sex slave, and like you have like a decision what you're gonna do in that moment. Easy decision for me to make.
Yeah.
I shot that motherfucker in the face.
But you
know?
can also just leave.
Yeah, you could turn a blind eye.
Like it doesn't. The game doesn't lean you towards like anything. Like it rewards you for being good and bad.
Yeah.
Like, it has its perks either
Yeah,
side.
yeah. And then but I mean, like depending on what you do, like it determines like the trajectory of your
Different
of your story.
cutscenes and all that.
Exactly.
Like I had to make a choice, dude. Like where you're helping out his ex.
Yeah.
Like it's like her dad is in a situation and it asks you like, do you want to help her? Yes or no? I paused it. I was like, let me go on YouTube. I wonder. I want to know like if there's a pro or a con. The top comment on that video. How many of you guys have this game on pause? That was me, dude.
funny,
I was
dude.
like, oh, dude. It was fucking hilarious. But yeah, that's all into it. I'm like, I want to make the right decision. Like, I want to get like the most out of this game. So what am I gonna go with? And yeah, dude, like it's so cool that you could just find a million videos on YouTube of like, you know, what you should do. Like, there's even like beginner guides. Like, okay, right after you start chapter 2, do this to like max out your stats and this and that. You know, give you like a head start on everything. But yeah, dude, it's just like it's a game that you can literally spend a whole day on the couch playing this, and like time will fly by.
It can ruin your relationship, dude.
I'm getting close, dude. I'm about to get dumped, dude.
So what does your loadout look like? Like like, so for instance, like for me, like I'm bolt action rifle, the bow, and
The carbine repeater is my shit, dude.
got it.
That
Hell yeah.
I think, I don't know, when I was reading like what are the most powerful guns, like I know like one of the shotguns is on there and like one of the revolvers and all that, but for some reason, like I don't know, the stats on the carbine repeater like are higher than those, so I don't know.
But you can also choose a different ammunition too.
yeah.
Like incendiary rounds and stuff.
And I just went to like the little like Indian village,
Mm-hmm.
and because like somebody said like go like underneath this bridge, it's like a little like recipe there for you, and I looked, and now I know how to make fucking explosive arrows with dynamite.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up.
And it's like I would have never found that shit if I didn't like look it up, you know, like if so yeah, now I can make fucking explosive fucking arrows, dude.
Yeah, dude.
And it's like cool because like every gun handles differently.
Mm-hmm.
Every gun has like
And you
its
can
pros
dual
and
wield?
cons. Yeah, you can dual wield.
And like the dynamics of those are different as if you were to single wield.
And you can pretty much duel any fucking cowboy you run into.
Yeah.
And you could do like the badass thing where you dead eye him and you shoot the revolver out of their hand,
Mm-hmm.
and it rewards you.
Yeah. Or you shoot their hat off
Oh, see, I didn't even know
without
that.
killing them. That's another one.
See, I
Yeah?
didn't know you can do that. But yeah, dude, that's too much details. Like I remember, like I always run into those videos like small details you would never know, and it's always like shit that's like, why would they even put this in here?
Yeah.
Why put this effort into something that like nobody would ever care about, nobody would probably ever notice,
I care.
but it's there, dude. I mean, the obvious ones, you know, dude. I love when you're like in the middle of a shootout, like it's so cinematic, so like badass looking, and your horse just starts taking a shit. Dude, it's so tight. I'm like, that's
dude.
so realistic. This horse, I love that the horses get startled
because like that would happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like because they're fucking horses, dude.
Yeah. Some fools like try to like this gang try to like rob me, and my fucking horse pushed me off and like ran off. I'm like, you fucking dickhead. So
I love that you have to like
bond with it.
exactly. You have to curate like a bond.
Dude, I have like horses that are faster, they have better stamina, but I don't like using them because I bonded so much with this horse. I feel weird, dude. Like I'm like,
You feel guilty?
yeah, like
Same.
I'm like, I don't want to leave this horse
Same.
behind, like locked up. Like,
Same.
And that's what I mean. Like it's so realistic.
My
It's
Appaloosa's special to me.
like, yeah, dude. I forgot what I named him. I think I named him like Bullet or something. Like,
Yeah, I named mine like I don't know, like Denver or something like that.
dude, and that's how good this game is. Like with the NPCs, like you bond with them, dude, and like I said, like I can easily go to like a better horse.
Yeah, and then like it's crazy to think that you could like make it more challenging to where like the AI is even smarter.
Yeah.
You know?
Insane, dude. Yeah, dude.
No, that's a good game, dude. Because like I said, it feels like a movie, but like you are immersed. You have an opportunity to be immersed in it, and like as if you're a part of it. And
Yeah.
like that's what makes it so cool.
Because a lot of people say like, oh, it's like the Grand Theft Auto Western, but to me, it doesn't feel like that. Because I feel like Grand Theft Auto is very fast paced.
Yeah.
It's a very like
It's a little more
outland-
straightforward, dude. In my opinion.
Yeah, and I feel like the best way to experience Red Dead is just to like take your time
Exactly.
Yeah.
and just immerse yourself.
Yeah.
Like,
Get lost in it.
do the stranger missions.
Exactly.
Do the chores around the camp.
Exactly, dude.
Do that stuff. And
Dude,
it'll
I used to
reward
love
you.
cutting wood.
Yeah,
Like
dude.
I loved cutting wood, dude.
Dude, like even like when you're doing the ledger.
Yeah.
You know, like and then you have to like participate in the growth of
Yeah.
of the camp, you know? Like, and if you don't, like they hate on you.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
they'll talk shit.
Yeah, dude, like the game becomes difficult, you
Yeah.
know? Like I love that, dude.
Yeah. Everything matters.
Everything matters.
Everything
dude.
matters.
Yeah, all the things you do and all the things
You
you,
can make
don't
them
do.
fat.
Yeah, you can
You
make
could be
it fat.
underweight.
Exactly, dude.
Like
You
and that
can
affects
kill.
your
You can
stamina,
starve your
dude.
horse to death.
Yeah.
You know, like it's
Damn,
crazy.
why would you do that, dude?
No, I don't. I would never.
Dude, I always make sure I have fucking the horse reviver on me. 'Cause
Dude.
the day that I can't revive my horse, dude, I'm fucking.
I would
breaking my
rather.
PS5.
I would rather let my character die. You know, I'm like, oh shit, he's dirty, and I just run him through the river.
Yeah,
You know?
dude.
I used to do that too.
And I'd be like, oh, it's instant clean, dude.
Yeah.
It's like take him to the quick quack, dude.
No, you say you did like a playlist. So would you play the music while playing the game, or?
I just started because it didn't occur to me until you told me that you play fucking Aphex Twin.
Dude, it's fucking
It's
sick.
just tight, dude.
It's fucking sick.
But I was like, oh, dude. I even told Ellie, like, dude, Fidel just like opened up this whole other thing in my head. So I did the same thing,
That's
dude. I
right.
started making my playlist. I went down to the game, turned the fucking soundtrack all the way down, even though it's fucking great, dude.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I want to listen to like the trio while like I'm fucking dueling or something, you know?
Yeah, or like Culture Wall.
Yeah, and yeah, dude, it's a game changer, dude.
I know.
It,
I'm gonna do that because I have yet to play it on PS5. So like, and I know like I mean because I've been playing it on PS4, and it looks and feels great.
Yeah.
I can only imagine. I know that I'm missing out by having not fucked around with it on the PS5 yet.
dude, this game, like, dude, it's amazing how much work and love went into this. It's amazing how, like, when I was looking up these videos, these secrets, there's like comments from like a week ago, days ago, and like people are like still finding new
Yeah.
things, still like updating it like daily. Like it still it still gets so much love and like play. It's
What I
crazy.
love about this game is that people who normally don't fuck around with video games,
They get into it.
they get sucked into
I
this.
mean, that's kind of how I am, dude. I don't really mess with video games.
Well, like
at
even
all.
like my dad has told me about it. Recently, the general manager where I work, he was telling me about it. Like dude's into like off roading. He's into hunting. Like, and we had in a conversation, he told me he started playing Red Dead 2. And I was like, oh, yo, so what do you think? And he's like, bro, I can't stop fucking playing it. Like, it's just so good. Like, I just like to ride my horse and shoot shit, you know? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
like, cause it's just that dialed in.
Yeah, and I think like the challenging aspect of it is like perfectly streamlined. Like
Yeah.
where it's like it's challenging enough to like keep you engaged, but it's easy enough where it's like
It's not to where you get to a point
the
where it's like,
average Joe can pick it up.
yeah,
too.
where you have to like reduce the difficulty level in order to just advance
Yeah,
the
yeah,
story.
yeah.
Yeah, no, you don't. Yeah, I like that.
I think you guys would enjoy Star Wars Outlaws.
I heard it's a great game, dude.
Because it's very
I heard it's mid.
really.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it. It does remind me a lot of like Red Dead Redemption.
If it Red
The
Dead was
style.
like a Star Wars.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Have you played, like Jedi Survivor and all that stuff?
Oh, like I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I had the first one.
Yeah. What do you think about that one?
I liked it. But that's one that like I did get bored of easily.
Because it's a little more platformy, huh?
Yeah.
So you like Outlaws better?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Because it has all that same aspect. Like, yeah, everything matters. You have to build a reputation, and you're either like working for or against like certain like gangs. There's no Jedi in it.
yeah. So because there's no lightsabers.
Yeah, there's no lightsabers in it, and you're kind of just like an outlaw basically, like the name of the game.
Well, because I mean, like Star Wars is essentially like
Space Western.
a space western, but like with like a political backdrop.
Yeah. But yeah, this one, like, yeah, you have to build up your reputation, and it has a lot of hidden shit, and like you're like going through these valleys like on your speeder, and
Oh, that's
just
so
it's
sick.
just like random stuff. Sometimes people will be like, "Hey, you want to race?" And you just do a random race, and there's a lot of shit like that in the game.
Do you get to go like actual like out of the atmosphere? Like start.
There are a couple missions where you're out in the atmosphere, but like you don't. It's not like open world where you can just go out like that. Like you have to go talk to somebody, and then the mission starts and shows like a cutscene.
and then you starship
Yeah.
your way out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But it's not like where you can just find a starship, get in, and
Oh,
then
no.
exit the atmosphere.
I maybe I haven't gotten that far
okay.
in, so maybe.
I gotta try it. I'm gonna try it out.
But yeah, I really like it.
Did you ever play Battlefront 2?
Yeah.
I beat the story mission a couple times. But like during like my last playthrough, like it's such a short like
Yeah, it's very
game.
short.
It's super short, but it's so beautiful, dude.
Yeah.
And like I don't think I've ever played like such a beautiful like Star Wars game as far as like graphics go.
Yeah.
I haven't played Survivor. I've been wanting to. Like, it was on sale for like the holiday thing.
Survivor's the second one,
The
right?
second one,
Because the first one's Fallen Order.
Fallen Order.
I played
That's the
part of
that's
that
the
one. I
That's the
didn't
one I
finish
played.
it.
Yeah, I haven't finished it either.
That's the one I got bored of.
I heard Survivor is like a lot better though.
Yeah.
What I realized is I have to reduce the difficulty on it in
Oh,
order for
really?
me to advance. Because I am fighting one of the Inquisitors, and I just keep getting murked, dude. I keep getting murked, so I have to like just reduce it and go back. But I mean, I don't know. At this point, it's like obsolete. You know, I might as well just play Survivor because I liked that game a lot. You know, but you're making Outlaw sound more.
Outlaw, I'm enjoying it a lot more.
That's tight. That's tight. I've been playing Diablo 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm into that shit. You know, because they just have they had a new.
That's an RPG, right?
It's like an RPG, and it's a little bit of like a slow burner. Like,
I remember I would always see. It was probably for like the first game because it was like during like Blockbuster time and stuff. The cover was always so sick to me.
oh, like wait, it's
The artwork?
the original or like which
It
one?
might have been the original, dude. I don't know. It just had like a fucking devil. On the
Oh
cover.
yeah. That's probably either the first or the second one.
Yeah, but I remember I would always see that shit. I'm like, damn, this looks fucking tight. But I would like look up clips. I'm like, this looks fucking lame. Like I wasn't into RPGs. Like I was.
I'm not
into,
really
like,
into RPGs.
Those are my favorite types of games.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is why I like Red Dead and like Diablo and shit like that. Like that's why Outlaw has piqued my interest, but I haven't checked it out yet.
Is what's that Disney game where you
Kingdom
has a-
Hearts?
Kingdom Hearts. That's an RPG.
That's
right?
an RPG.
That's what
I got
RPG.
really into the first one. When I beat it, dude, that was like the first game that I felt like proud. Like fuck yeah. Like
Typically, RPGs are one-player games.
Yeah.
that is a one player game.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh,
like
okay,
it's kind of rule of thumb.
It's
they're
like a solo playthrough,
There's
right? Yeah.
typically solo games.
Yeah.
Like I tried doing because on Diablo 3 you can do couch co-op, like split, not split screen, but like it's all
On
the same.
Yeah.
And Joseph likes playing with me, but because like he likes the whole hack and slash aspect. But when it's like, hey, we have to go like repair our items, and then we have to like pick up these other items, and we have to
He's
salvage.
like,
We have to salvage this shit. You have and you have like your affixes
gotta
on
build
a certain.
up and
Yeah,
all that.
you have different enchantments to your different things. You know what I mean? Like, and then there's like the story you got to follow. Like, and he, like yeah, exactly. He's just like, Daddy, this is taking too long.
Yeah.
And he just can't do that part. And I like that shit. I get like I'm the guy that like we're gonna play a game together and there's customizable elements to it. I'm going to waste your time because I get down on that shit because it matters to me because it affects my gameplay.
Yeah.
You ever play Mario Party with them?
So we'll play Mario Kart, right?
Mario Kart.
We'll play Mario Kart, right? And then you get to like pick your wheels.
Yeah.
You get to pick your racer. The glider and all that shit, right? I'm the one who picks. I select it so I can see the stats on it. Dude, I'm the last one to say, all right, I'm ready.
That's what's up.
Dude. I love that game, dude.
I love that game, dude.
I can't play it though because I win every time, dude.
See,
There's very few games that I'll be cocky, dude. Mario Kart, I'm the shit at, dude.
dude, I was like, man, Daddy, you want to play Mario Kart? I was like trying to get your ass whooped,
Yeah.
And like now, it's like, fuck, like I have to like step my game up, dude, because otherwise Joseph's gonna beat me, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah, no,
That's
dude,
tight.
he's pretty talented. Like watching him play Fortnite, dude. Like, it's fucking nuts. Like he's super good at that game. Like he's pretty good at games.
Yeah.
I haven't played
It's
that
awesome.
game since like when it first was
Yeah,
released and it,
same
like,
here.
before
Fortnite?
like it even got like picked up, like became what it is now. And that shit was so anxiety inducing.
Oh,
I couldn't get into it, dude. I
so-
was like, nah, this is not for me.
Peep this, dude. Like they have the OG, so you get to play
Like,
it
that's
as
like really basic, right?
yeah. So like they have like the current season,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can play like the battle royale, or you can do it like it's called reload. And then they have where you can choose to do it as like the season 1, chapter 1, like the very first when it would drop, like the way it dropped, where you can't drive a car.
Yeah, see, none of that was
like
in the game.
like all of that shit is gone, and like I don't like playing that one because the storm moves so fucking fast.
I'm telling you,
and it is ruthless. It is so hard, and like I won't even do it by myself. And typically, I suck at these kinds of games, dude. Like if I played with like my brother, like Warzone, and I play like where it's like him and like his brother-in-law, and don't get me wrong, I have a good time, you know. But like I have a certain like playing style, you know. And dude, they're just so good.
Yeah,
people are just so good at these games, and I'm just not as fast. I'm like, it's just not my type of game. So I'm not that good. I don't suck, but I'm definitely not like, I'm the one that has to get carried. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the time, or I provide like utility. Like I'll do a lot of spotting. Like, oh, like over here, blah, blah, blah. I'll help you. I'll help the team like advance. You know, but I'm not like the badass, like fucking like racking up all the kills and shit. Like that's not me, dude. I get revived a lot. You know what I mean? But I supply like a lot of ammo.
Yeah.
You're like that little brother. I guess we gotta bring him along.
Yeah, dude, exactly. Like when we're playing together, like I'm the little brother playing with the big brother, and like Joseph's like the big brother.
Yeah, it's tight.
Yeah, so he's badass, dude. I just don't. The one thing is that I prefer to play zero build. Because I think, like, when I'm going, like, boom, 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 you know, like toe-to-toe with somebody, and they start building shit in front of me, like, it's
some bitch
that's
shit.
bitch-ass shit, dude. Like, it makes me mad, dude.
That's why I couldn't get into it. I'm like, you guys are having fun playing this shit? Like, fuck this, dude. Like, nah.
I can't get into it either because I suck at it.
Yeah, those are hard games to get into. I mean, like, I liked Ghost Recon, and my brother and I would play Ghost Recon a lot. Like, we would drop in, and that's fun because you get to run missions, get really stealthy, and that's like a Ubisoft thing. So like it has like that, you know, Assassin's Creed element. It's very RPG-esque, you know. There's no like team deathmatch elements to it at all. It's a looter shooter, but like not like Fortnite. So it's cool, and I liked that because you had to have like strategy, you had to plan, you know, and then there was like a really good story. Like Wildlands was. You're like former military dudes that are acting as mercenaries to infiltrate like this Mexican cartel that's operating in Bolivia that's pretty much like oppressing Bolivia. And you have to assist the resistance forces who are like trying to be the liberators of Bolivia. And it's a huge map, you know. It's really cool, you know. So like that one, dude, get down. But like Call of Duty, I guess one of the ones I just drop in and I just get murked. And then like, fuck, I wait till I drop back in, I get murked again, dude. It's like, I don't fucking want to play this anymore. It's not even fun.
My nephew's like all into that. And his room is like right next to mine. So the vulgar shit they say, dude, it throws me back to being in fucking middle school, like early high school, and just all the homophobic, racist, like
Dude.
the worst things you like. It's still there. It still exists.
What are you
and,
talking about?
like,
You still talk like that?
No, dude. Like I'm like, damn, nothing's changed.
No, dude, it's funny because I've had that conversation with Bobby, dude, and I'm like, damn, like I don't know, like I can't. I'm not one to do that. Like I set my settings up to like if we're playing in a party together, we can hear each other. I don't want to deal with
everyone else.
Yeah, and Bobby straight up tells me like he's like, oh no, man, like that's a part of the game. Like I get in, like and like he tells me like that's when he gets an opportunity to like
Just cut
to
loose.
act like a
Dude,
fucking
that's-
asshole.
That's
you
what my
know?
nephew says. Cause I'll like ask him like, dude, I heard you yelling. He's like, you have to, dude. He's like, oh, they're gonna be fucking chewing you up. You gotta chew them back up. Like, dude, it's so fucking.
That makes it not
hilarious,
fun
dude.
for me.
Dude,
I can't do it, dude. For me personally.
I used to say some fucked up shit like,
Drop the hard R.
no, not racist shit, but like, just like talking shit about someone's mom, like telling them to kill themselves, like just shit like that, like,
So what you tell me every day.
because I remember
So
like,
you tell me every day.
yeah,
The
pretty
shit
much.
you would say off mic.
Yeah. Or on. No, but I remember Sham, dude. Sham was like really about that. And I would, this is like when me and Sham would like, I would go to his house like every day after school. And he'd be playing. I wasn't a gamer. Like even back then, I didn't want to play that shit, but I wanted to talk shit. So he'd give me his headset. So I'd be talking
So
shit for
he would
him.
be the controller in hand, like just doing all the murking, and you'd be talking
So
shit.
he'd kill someone. I'd be like, that's right, you fucking blah, blah, blah. Like, dude, yeah. And just talking
What do
shit.
you mean, blah, blah,
dude.
blah? What would
yeah.
you say?
Oh, dude, I really thought you were
That's
gonna say
right,
something
you
like.
dumbass.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what I would even say, dude. It was bad though. It was bad, dude. But it's just all you would hear.
Farfig nugget.
No, but yeah, like hearing my nephew like
Call them cootie queens and lint lickers or what?
I don't know, the liquor's pushing it, dude. Yeah, but it's just like it's funny that it's like I thought these like I'm sure like there's versions that you can put to where it's like more moderated. Like it's just like but
Well, I mean, like I have like Joseph's settings set up to where like I get updated to like how much time he's playing on it. Like if somebody sends him a friend's request, like, and I have it set up to where he can't do any like texting on it. So you know, so Fortnite has and Warzone does it like too, where you get to text something and then you get to it'll appear and you can read it. I have that. I have that off on mine because I don't give a shit. You know, I just want to play.
yeah.
The same thing with Joseph, but also he's 5.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, I don't want him like getting fucking cussed out by somebody. You know, so even if he plays with somebody like that is a stranger, they can't hear each other.
Yeah.
I have it set up to where they can't. They're not able to communicate with each other. You know,
dude.
just because I don't know. For me, I just rather just play. I don't have to deal with all this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I loved like hearing like people talk from like all over the world and like
Say racist shit.
yeah, and I'm just like you're just like me, dude. No,
You're
I mean,
just as
but
racist as me.
just like hearing their language, like their vulgar language compared to like my American one.
Yeah.
It was just like it was this weird, almost like camaraderie. Like it's like working
Let's
in the
beat
kitchen,
pieces
dude.
of shit together.
It's like working in the kitchen, dude. Like just your coworkers, dude.
Yeah.
Like it's
Behind.
no, but we'll talk shit. Like we'll make fun of each other's like cuts. Like, hey, that onion dicing look a little like it doesn't look even, dude. Like we'll just talk shit, dude. Like just push each other, dude.
Yeah.
Of course, like this was on a whole other level, but yeah, dude. You remember that game? It was like we were already like it was way after my time. Like it was Club Penguin.
Oh yeah.
Never played it,
Never
but I
even
know
heard
like
of it.
my nieces were really. It was for the younger crowd.
Yeah.
What is
My-
it called?
Club Penguin.
Club.
It
Like-
was huge, dude.
Like
was
the
huge.
club.
It was huge.
It was
Penguin.
like it was a Fortnite of back then, dude.
Yeah.
Massive. Like you could. I remember my nieces would always be bugging my sister for like money to buy like whatever you would buy, you know. And it was like
Same kind
you-
of thing though, like a
you were a
like,
fucking penguin. It was like almost like a Sims. Like
Yeah.
It was
It's like a
this
Sims, but
world.
you're penguins.
then you could put fucking hats on them. You could dress them the way you
I
I've
want.
never
Yeah,
even
with
heard of
people.
this.
Dude,
No?
It was massive, dude. That's crazy.
Really?
You never heard of it? Yeah, it was.
It was like Animal Crossing before Animal Crossing.
It was a huge thing though.
Yeah.
But it was like one of the first games that I could remember that you could buy, like using real currency. You could buy stuff in the game to whatever, build your house or whatever. You
Yeah.
know?
Oh yeah, like just microtransactions.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And before that, like I've never even heard of that. But I remember, but you would run into people from all over the world, and you would, I don't know if you could talk through the mic, but you would type stuff, and
Yeah.
you could chat with them. Like, and I remember I got on my nieces, dude, and I said some fucking wild shit, dude. And that was a kids game, so it was like you can get booted off, dude. And she got so pissed, dude, because they immediately kicked her off, and I think she was like logged out like indefinitely. Because I said like it was probably something
Banned.
super.
So she was banned.
It was it was probably something
Damn.
stupid, and yeah, she was so pissed, and I was like 13, 14, like I didn't care. I'm like, what the fuck? It's just a clipping, but this was like the world to her, dude. And I
Yeah.
just ruined it for her. And like looking back
What
at it,
a
I'm like,
fucking asshole.
yeah,
I know,
dude. Looking
dude.
back at it, I'm like, dude, I was a piece of shit, dude. But but that's just like. I wouldn't do that shit anymore, dude. I feel bad talking shit to little kids
I heard you drop the hard R earlier. Call me a
on
beaner.
Fortnite, dude.
Damn.
The hard R.
I could say beaner, dude. I'm white.
My introduction to that kind of stuff was like playing Warcraft and Starcraft, like on the PC. So like I would, which is an RTS, but like it was all typing, you know. So it'd be interacting like that.
Yeah.
Not necessarily talking. I think people could do that. I'm not sure.
I feel like
I never did.
that
though.
was probably a little more elevated. I feel like the Call of Duty people were like the wild ones that.
Yeah, well, people would be talking shit on that too. But I mean, like it was like because lingo was different because you're typing. You know, like it'd be like GG for good game. You know, you know, then there was different like codes that you can put in to like,
DT for like deep throat.
yeah. No, but that was kind of like my introduction, and I was probably like, I don't know, maybe like 11, 10,
Yeah, dude.
between 10 and 12, like when
Yeah.
I was playing those games like that, like online. I'd play like ladder matches and shit, you know. And that's where it would get competitive, like super competitive, because you could play like casually and do like, you know, like a 1 versus 1 or like a 3 versus 3, or you could play like one that has like user map settings, like where people can like go into to create like the maps and then set triggers so you can play like, I don't know, a tower defense style, but like you're on like StarCraft, you know. But when you get into the ladder matches, it's like ranked, you know. So like that's when your stats matter, winning and losing matters, and that's where it would get competitive. And what takes me out of it is just the toxicity of it, you know, because I was like, I'm not here for that, dude. You know,
Dude, I was only there for that.
yeah. See, some people they fuck with it like that.
The only time I ever experienced like that, because I never played online shit like that, but the only time I ever experienced like the whole shit talking and like the whole toxic aspect of it was when I used to go to like internet cafes with my cousin to
Hell
play,
yeah,
to play Counter-Strike.
Hell yeah.
So like you would just play with everybody in the room.
Headshot.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And just everybody in the room like, oh, you fucking bitch. like
Dude,
from across the room.
Dude,
Like,
I used to be. There's been times when I would be at internet cafes, and like most of the time I was there. I'm telling you, I'd play the original Battlefield 1942 or like Warcraft, but everybody else is playing Counter-Strike.
Counter-Strike.
You know? Dude,
I sucked
I've seen
at that shit, dude.
I've seen shit like people get fucking like in each other's faces,
Yeah.
like fights,
Yeah.
like. Bro, like man, dude, I'm just here to play games, dude.
Dude, when I would go to those, like I didn't care about the games, so like they would have like vending machines, so I would get like chips and a soda
Hell
or something,
yeah, same.
and I would just be watching like music videos, and like everyone around me is like getting so into their fucking Counter-Strike, dude. I'm just like there eating my fucking Doritos while
From
watching some like
Rotten.com or
Ramones
what?
video or
Yeah,
something.
dude, I'd be like,
why?
it'd be like cup of noodles, right? And then
Yeah,
like,
oh, yeah,
and it'd be like
yeah,
cup of
yeah.
noodles, and then like tower defense like maps on like Warcraft 3, and then everybody else is playing like this super intense Counter Strike
Yeah,
game.
dude. No, that was always too much for me, dude.
Eddie over there Googling Tupac autopsy photos or what?
Dang. That's a whole other fucking story, dude.
Oh,
The whole
dude.
rotten.
Run.com.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Damn.
I hated that.
yeah, dude. That's like where you go to see like, what is that? Two girls, one cup type shit.
One guy, one jar. Pain Olympics.
Pain Olympics,
gosh.
dude.
I remember
Fuck
like
that,
E Bombs World was another one, dude.
Yeah. A lot of fucked up websites.
Yeah.
I remember like even in school, like in the computer classes and stuff, like the typing classes, people would be like, "You want to watch a beheading video?" I'm like, "Fuck, dude."
Dude, Victor was
It's
always the
second
one.
period,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
Victor was always the one. Oh, dude, I just saw this. You guys gotta check it out. And he's like laughing while like
Yeah,
we're showing,
dude.
and I'm just like, what the fuck?
No, dude. I remember like, I think I was at Kyle's house one time, and it was when they had that big story of that one American dude who got beheaded by like, I don't know if it was like Al Qaeda or something like that. I remember the name. I'll never forget the name just because like I saw this dude get his fucking head cut off. Nick Berg. You know?
Oh shit.
Yeah, like that video. Like I remember seeing it at that dude's house, and I was like, it stuck with me because I'm just like, Jesus, like.
Dude, yeah, I there's videos that I've only seen once, like years, like I was 8th, 9th grade.
Yeah.
And it never left my head.
Embedded in my memory, dude.
Yeah. Like there was a 3 guys, 1 hammer. That shit scarred me, dude.
I don't know what the fuck that is, dude.
Dude,
but
Val
it just
showed me
sounds
that,
crazy.
and Val was just like so into it. I'm like, dude, Val, what the fuck? It was so hard to watch it. Like I only saw it that one time, and it never leaves my head, dude. Like it's always there.
Yeah,
It's so bad, dude. That shit will fucking stick with you, dude. Even on Instagram, dude. Instagram when it first started was the Wild West.
Just like YouTube.
yeah, YouTube.
Yeah, now it's like
dude, that was like the go-to place for like fight videos, dude.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What was it? Felony fights. I would
Felony
always be
fights, bum
watching
fights.
Yep.
So I first saw Kimbo Slice.
Yeah, backyard
Kimbo
fights.
Slice, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Remember when he popped that guy's eye out?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Man,
Fucking hit him so hard his eye popped out.
dude. Crazy.
That's what's up.
Crazy
That's what's
shit. I remember that's when I saw that. I feel like a lot of people have seen it, but like the fight of like a cholo and like the white kid that like.
Oh, the white
knew,
supremacist or something?
but he knew like kung fu.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. And they're kind of making fun of him?
Yeah, they're like making fun of him, and he's just like, he does like the crazy ass, and he knocks that fool out.
Like the typical movie.
Yeah, dude, like it was badass.
I don't know. What
Yeah, he
you're
does like
talking about.
one like clean ass kick and like
Yeah, like
KOs him.
the essay fool was like looking up on him, like oh the school fools, you know, and then like dude is just
like
like
wordy, nerdy ass white dude. Yeah.
like dude, like it's super corny, right? And
Crouching
they're
Tiger, Hidden
laughing,
Dragon
they're laughing
shit.
at him, dude, and they're making fun of him, like, oh, look at this fool, and then he's like, you know, like he's like a kung fu stance, bro, and like they kind of start going at it, and he does like this fucking dodges all those fools' hits, and then bah, like fucking chops him and like right in the face and lays his ass out, puts him to sleep, dude. Wins the fight, dude. Super crazy.
That's what's up.
Yeah, dude. And then you can't see none of that shit on YouTube no more, dude.
Nah, you can't even see boobs on YouTube anymore, dude.
Yeah, they did have that shit on there, huh?
Yeah,
Not that I ever watched it though.
I did. All right, we'll see everybody next time.
All right, like.